Hey, what's up? It's John Kizzy. You know who is he, a.k.a. Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with King Tigger.
What's up?
DJ Laton.
I'm back.
And on the phone, as always, 2G.
Let's go. Keep it a buck all day, every day, my guy.
And A, we started the podcast. Today, we're going to do our mid-year music review. And I say music, so if you hear some stuff that ain't hip-hop or R&B like we always cover, that's because music is more than two genres. so we talking about everything. So let's just jump. We didn't even discuss who was going to say their list first or anything.
I'm on the phone.
He's on the phone. Who wanted to go first?
Laton, you must go first. You're a little short ass.
Yeah, my list short.
So your list always takes the longest.
My list.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've listened to new songs, but I ain't really been like listening to them. Like I ain't really been holding them in and saying, "Yeah, this is it. This is the New Year stuff." I don't know. I had a conversation with Kizzy before we started. I was like, I feel like I still listening to end of 2002 stuff.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Because I feel this year been
Like
kind of weak.
Yeah, I've been weak. That's how I feel too. I mean, you know what y'all was right when I said like the females dropping songs though.
Like
yeah. They
dropping songs like crazy. Like every day, I've seen a new bumping female rapper.
Mm-hmm.
They dropping songs like crazy. I mean, I get them on my list, but
same.
they hitting right now.
And R&B's too.
Yeah,
females, new girls coming out.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah,
Check that.
Like that's with the I'll get into what I got on my list a little new, but even the older ones are still dropping fire, right?
Coming back.
Who run this? They say girls
run the world. Anyway, my list. I got a little short list here. Album I listened to this year, DJ Drama. I'm really like that. I don't know much to say about it, but I was anticipating it because he was really, I don't know, I always follow DJ Drama in an aspect of what you're doing now. Because DJ Drama actually, I don't know what to call him, but he's the guy who puts out, he didn't put out, but I don't know if he manages or not, Jack Harlow and Lil Uzi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's their manager or he's he gets a percentage. All I know is I don't know how, but yeah,
he got some sort of affiliation with him.
Yeah, he kind of brought them to the light, so he still gets a cut.
You just reminded me. So.
Yeah, yeah, that drag out, bro.
Yeah,
I listened to that too, but I don't know. I listened to it like twice. I didn't really jump to it, but I'm really like that. The reason I listened to this one because at the end of 2022, he dropped one with Cheesy. Snowfall, I think it's called Snowfall.
Yeah, okay,
and that
yeah.
was
I heard
good.
about that. I didn't hear.
I like that, so I don't know. I just listened to this, and I just been listening to this because of that. And he got a song. He took one of the songs off that and put it on here anyway with Jeezy. I forgot how it go. I ain't gonna hold ya. I like that song.
Singing already.
I didn't try to sing that. I can't do the Jeezy voice. Jeezy got that rasp.
Yeah, Jeezy sounds like his whole youth he was smoking like cigars.
He smoking something.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah,
smoking something.
True that.
Next on my list, I got another album. Twin them. They from Bahamas.
Okay.
They're twins. One of them raps. One of them sings.
Oh, nice.
I've been listening to them. Like I actually conversate with them, like not regularly, but every so often.
Okay.
But like, yeah, they dropped God Bless the Twins 2, and God Bless the Twins 1 was like must be 20. Don't kill me, guys, if you're watching or listening. Must be like I'd say 2013 or 2012. That was their first God Bless the Twins.
Okay.
They normally drop like an album every year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like for Bahamians, like we don't really have that consistency, but they do. That's why everybody appreciate them, and like I gotta shout them out because like their music is good. Like I can't even like they had a song on that album, "Touch the Road," doing like that's pretty popular now. And I don't know if the music is relatable to people who are non-Bahamians, but what I try to do my best is I try to play that music now.
Okay.
Like so people get kind of familiar like with how we rap because Bohemians rap kind of differently. We're rapping in our slang, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how all rappers rap. They rapping, you guys rapping your slang. It's kind of like people get used to it and then they relate. But yeah, like Twin them. God bless the Twins too. The next one is I got Burna Boy. I put Burna Boy sitting on top of the world because he tried. He
it's fire, bro.
Yeah, he tried to do it again this summer. Like he did last summer.
Yeah,
I think I said it. I think that's the song I told Phil is top of the world. I think it was because he dropped last year and it was like boom 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 like all summer long. And now he come out this year with another like basically a sample. I don't know what he sampled on this one. But he sampled one another R&B song.
Top of the World?
Yeah.
Top of the World? That's Mason Brandy, I think.
That's Mason Brandy.
Sitting on top of the Mason
sitting
Brandy.
on top of the world.
Yeah, he sampled.
Yeah.
He
you know another
that.
one that he has, bro? Do you hear the one Pre-Me?
No, I didn't hear that.
Burna Boy? Because that's nice too, bro. That's nice.
That's a new one or that's an old one?
It must just came out. It's PREEME. Yo, it's fire, bro.
I gotta check it, man. I gotta check it.
I really like him, man.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't know. He has a strategic way of getting you hooked on his song during the summertime.
Okay.
He waits until like early May. And all you see is slowly start dropping something. And then everybody outside, so people gonna start playing it. So it's like, oh, okay, this is our song now.
But the thing with him is either you like him or you don't like him, right?
Yeah.
Because I know I got friends that they can't stand him. You know what I mean? Be like, man, because he just takes basically that whole song, sitting on top of the world or whatever. It's almost the whole thing is like the hook. Everything is from Brandy and Mace. He did the same thing with the last one. I think it's last, right? Same thing. Took the whole thing. And now he goes over it and he raps his style, whatever. But some people really like it and some people don't. I really like him, man. I do.
I like it. I like it. I like how he twists.
It's vibes.
Last was a big song. That was Tony Braxton. What it was? Tony Braxton.
Yeah, it was.
If your man can't, I forget the song. Y'all know the song when you hear it.
Yeah, I know the song, bro. I know the song.
I forget it.
You ain't man enough for me.
Yeah, you ain't man enough for me. You ain't man enough. And they were like, he kind of slows it down, and we should play it anyway.
There's a remix. They take the Gypsum remixes that one too. I think we were talking about that earlier.
Oh,
Gypsum remixes that too. If you ever hear that one, check it out. The Hold Ya. That's the song.
Yeah. Hold Ya is an old song.
It is, but they remixed the beat on that last. It's nice. It's nice too. Yeah.
They mashed it up.
Yeah.
My next album I got for and I taking longer than I supposed to.
No.
Take your time, brother. Take your time, man.
Take your time. It's always going for 20 minutes.
Guys, take as much time as you need.
Take your time, brother.
Take as much time as you need.
This Almost Healed. This Lil Durk. I've been waiting for this album. The thing is, I put it there because I'm listening to it, but I was expecting more.
Okay.
It was like it wasn't like the last one. I like the one before this one. I forget what it's called. I don't know right now, but anyway, the Lil Durk before this one was I really like that one. This one got a couple of songs on it, but I still listen to it. I like Durk. I like Durk. Like I really thought he was coming.
You like Durk, bro? You really like him?
I do.
Yeah.
But this one had me kind of fooled though. I thought he was coming to like talk about peace and like. Yeah. But it still came aggressive.
He ain't doing that though. He ain't doing that because I listen to his old stuff because he's got the ski masks on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's but with that album that you said, I think he kind of flipped it up a little bit to kind of bring a different vibe, which is good though. You got to be different, transcend. So
I thought he was gonna be talking about giving up the gang life and all that, but no.
It says almost healed.
Almost healed.
It's not fully healed.
That's true.
On fully healed, he'll do that. Right now, it's almost healed.
I was so confused. I was like, man, okay, because he had that. That's where that song with him and J. Cole is on there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on that. All my life, like it was
all
like
my life. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was time.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Not yet.
I was gonna mention Valiant, but I was thinking. I think that song came out at the end of 2022. But
say it anyway.
Yeah, a couple of songs like Dawn Check was like end of 2022. I still listen to Valiant. I have to mention Valiant because he's dancehall artist. Okay. I have to mention him because it's him and other guys. I'm gonna mention another one after him. I think on the last guy, but there's some guys like who kind of like revamping dancehall again. Like it's kind of now becoming more like, oh, people don't have the look for what's hot. Oh, these guys are hot. They tearing up the club now. Like they, so Vine had a couple songs out there like Dawn Check, California, Speed Off. You
ain't got one of them up there.
No, I ain't one of those.
I don't know what that's.
I was going right. That's like
he knows them off heart though. He knows them.
It's just that like I have to give them respect because I do listen to them now because it's like okay, finally another vibes is maybe apparent. I don't know. When I say vibes Cartel, like I had back in the day vibes used to hit us every week with a song. Like finally maybe there's another vibes apparent. It's a hope to revive dancehall. So because what happened, guys, I go along on this one because what happened is dancehall was taking over, but now Afrobeat's taking over.
Yeah, I'm about to say that Afrobeat's kind of like is everywhere now. Like playlists, I was playing that all weekend when I was out, for Canada Day. I was away for a bit, and I just listened to all Afrobeats. And my buddies were like, "Yo, what's this?" I said, "Bro, like this is the vibe right now." So like the Caribbean style, kind of almost. Would you say it almost is almost not similar, but pretty close to it? Would you say, yeah?
It's close. It's close to it, but Afrobeat sounds like a different feel. Like I feel like it's a different feel. Like it's not. You can't put it in the same at all. And I feel like their music, because the feel of it is getting more play than our music. I don't know how to explain it more than that, but it's happening. It's happening. I remember it was dancehall could have run a party. Now if you don't play Afrobeats at the party,
Afrobeats,
the party ain't complete.
Yeah,
it's not complete no more.
That's music though. Everything shuffles. Constantly shuffling.
Yeah.
Right? So
go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, brother.
It's all good.
No, all I was gonna say, basically, all I was gonna say was, I think you can kind of debate it, whatever, but I think like with Afrobeats, you can kind of hear like the words a little bit more, like with Caribbean, it's really like, it's like Sean Paul, you know what I mean? Like, you can hear it, but the vibe is nice. But with the Afrobeat, you really like enunciate the words a little bit more. Not to say that they don't do a good job at it. I'm just saying that maybe that's why it's kind of more out in the mainstream now, right? Or they're pushing it to, and maybe pushing it, I don't know. But no, man, Afrobeat is nice, and Caribbean music is fire too.
No, that's a good point. Never thought about that. Maybe people just have like more connection to it because they could understand more of it. That's a good point. And
that's what I'm thinking. In my mind, just throwing it out there. I'm not sure if it is, but just saying, you know what I'm saying?
No, it could be like it's winning for sure. There's something in the formula that's winning.
Something in the formula.
No, something in the Afrobeat formula. You can't touch it right now. Like,
It's just the shuffle, bro.
I think it's
just what's popular right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all. It's like, okay, we had our R&B era, we had our hip hop era. You know what I mean?
We had our reggaeton era.
That could be it too. That could be it too.
Afrobeat era now.
I mean? So I think it's just music changing. You know what I mean? People are finally being cultured. Right, and they're trying to hear everything. So
right,
this is what's hot right now. That's why I think of this. Right, so
it's also attention spans too. We get tired of the same shit. So we're going to look for something new constantly. Right,
exactly. Right, so
that's why.
Attention spans have decreased a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's probably why my list so small.
2 minute songs.
It's so many songs. You're right. Okay, my next one is Jonair Broski. I like the message of the song. Like,
what do you say,
Jonair Lucas.
Joiner
Is
Lucas.
it Jonair?
See, that's why your music failing right now.
Jonair. Joiner.
I thought that's why I heard. I thought you were going somewhere with a donair. I was like, what's going on here? Donair Lucas.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. The light skin guy.
The light skin guy.
Joiner
Lucas.
Joiner Lucas.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you're from the Crips. I told you only from Trill.
I like the matches. I try to go ahead. I just used to listen to this song. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I think y'all put it. I like the matches of the song and Joyner. He always like his matches is always different. So it's kind of like you like to listen to the song and just to hear what he said. Like I didn't catch that piece. Oh, I got another piece. You know.
I'll tell you no. Good thing Shane in here because we be talking about Joyner for the next hour.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you like Joyner? You like
Joyner?
Well, yeah, he's the one that put it. He's the one put it in the group. He put it in the group chat.
Okay. Yeah,
Shane did.
You gotta give it to him, bro. He makes you listen.
Yeah, his
He makes you
like all of his songs is like he's lyrical and he's deep.
I just seen that he got a song. I don't know. Did he drop an album or something? Did I see
this year? I don't know, but he has a few.
Because he got a song. He had a song with YoungBoy too. I just seen that when I was looking at Broski.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't know he had a song with YoungBoy. Like it has the same picture, so I thought it was an album.
Okay.
I gotta double check.
I'll have to check that. But yeah, Joyner ain't no joke. Joyner Lucas is crazy.
No, he's
song
good.
with Eminem.
He's like J. Cole. He's like J. Cole, Eminem. Like that
song, and he had Sriracha with Tech Nine, where he just went crazy on it.
Joyner.
That's a good song too.
Because I can't say his name. Joyner.
I gotta say
Joyner
his name.
Lucas.
Joyner.
Joyner.
That song that I like with him, I like the one song he made with what's his name there? Not Roddy Ricch. Lil Baby. What's it called? Ramen Noodles or Ramen in something.
Ramen Noodles?
Anyway, Ramen, it's ramen and something. Ramen and OJ.
Yeah.
Ramen and OJ.
Yeah.
That's a good song. I really like that one that he did. Other than that, there's I really haven't really listened to a lot of Joyner Lucas, but Ramen and OJ, check it out. Lil Baby, fire.
Yeah, that's a good song. It's a good song.
I liked it. I mean, is what it is.
Solid.
What's that?
I didn't want to leave you high.
I know.
I never heard it, so I can't comment on it.
I just can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be fake it like tight. I like when he said that thing about that thing, cuz them bars when he said the what? No, because I didn't hear it, but I'll check it. I like Joyner Lucas. I'm not a big Lil Baby fan anymore because he just, I don't know. It's like I heard one verse, I heard them all.
Same thing. It sounds
but
the same.
But the thing he does kill. Like it's crazy. Like he does has a lot of music out there. But like there's some songs when he hits the beat, he really hits the beat.
I think that maybe he's oversaturated. Maybe he had too much out there. Maybe
he's like Roddy Ricch. You guys like Roddy Ricch?
Yeah,
hit or miss to me. I like some of his stuff, but some of his stuff.
That's what I mean. You mean like sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's just okay.
Well, because when you put out 100 songs a year, you're going to have a lot of it's going to be trash. You're going to have some hits.
Yeah.
But ain't no one hitting your bullseye 100 times. Even X and Pac and Biggie, they didn't put out all hits.
No.
Yeah, but yeah. But sorry.
Oh no! I was saying I was going to talk more about Roddy because that's another album last year I was anticipating and. That didn't hit. That didn't hit like.
That album flop. Yeah.
Yeah, that album was like. What's it called? Family Food or something? What did it call?
Fast Lane? No, Fast. Was it? Did he have another one after that one? Because I think it was called like Fast Lane or something.
Oh,
maybe he made another one after that one.
I remember the cover is like a family dinner in there. I can't remember how to. But yeah, I didn't.
Listen, it's too early for me to be pulling up my phone.
All right. All right, it's gonna go to this is like the number one dancehall song.
Feed the Streets. Feed the Streets is called.
Feed the Streets. Yeah.
I didn't even hear that actually. I should check that out. That's
what I listened
to.
No, listen to that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's not hitting like how I thought it would. You got a couple of tracks on there. You got a track with Dirk on there too. My twin, I think called.
It was as good as Feed the Streets too, because that was really good too. I'd be down to listen to that again. And that other album, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, that was crazy. But anyway, Live Life Fast was okay. But anyway.
Oh yeah, I remember that song now. I think that was on the album before. Album before that.
Yeah.
Well, my last song right now is like the top dancehall song, like getting played everywhere. Every reggae DJ playing this over 1,000 times and more. It's Byron Mesa. I think that's how I say his name. I don't know how to say his name correctly. He's from St. Kitts, but the song's called Taliban's. Like, it's a.
I think you mentioned this one before.
I did.
Yeah, I think
probably did.
You said Taliban's.
Taliban's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this one.
Yeah, it's like this is the summer reggae. This is some of the top dancehall song in the world.
It's reggae, right?
Yeah, it's reggae. Yeah. No, dancehall. Yeah.
But I think you mentioned this during our reggae.
I did.
Session.
Did I?
I think so.
Probably I did.
No, it was just whatever.
No.
Yeah.
No, probably I did.
I just remember you saying this song before. I don't remember you saying his name, but I do remember this song.
Taliban's, yeah. Yeah, it's like a top song right now. Like,
I mean, unless we was off camera talking about the Taliban.
No, I do remember the song, hearing the song, the Taliban. I didn't even look it up. I was scared to type Taliban to my phone. Get a knock at the door.
Nah, it's a good song. It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a good smooth beat, I would say. Yeah, that's my list, man.
That's nice. That's a nice list. I got to check out.
That is a nice list.
I talk mostly around it, but yeah.
I definitely want to check out
DJ Drama is why I've really been.
Yeah,
check out
it.
that Twin.
Oh yeah,
I want to check them out for sure.
Oh yeah,
bro, Twin them, like, man, you can check out that whole. Jeez, I can't remember. They got Island Time. They used to release an album like every year, I said, and they were doing one specifically for February. They used to call it Island Time instead of Valentine.
Oh, I got you.
So it was Island Time 1. I think it's Island Time 2.
Okay.
But yeah. That stuff different, man. You listen to it. It ain't aggressive stuff. Like, oh no, they do have one aggressive album. That's after their boy died. A boy got killed. And it's not aggressive, but it's like it's more
meaningful.
Yeah, it's more upbeat.
Yeah,
but like those guys, like I always give them respect, man.
Yeah, the feelings was really in that one, right?
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, check them out, bro.
Text me that shit later because you know me and my old ass.
Yeah, man, twin them, man.
Well, I'm just going to copy it right off the board and go check it. Yeah, of all the things that you got there, the only ones I ain't got to check for is Lil Durk and Joyner because I already checked them.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna.
I listen to Burna Boy a little bit more.
Yeah, me too. Some of his songs come on my lists because of listening to Rema a lot.
Oh yeah.
So then they'll just chuck in Burna Boy here and there. So I've heard him and I like him. So yeah, I gotta check that on.
I didn't even mention the song that we talked about right before the party. With People by La Banca. Was it La Banca? La Banca. People. That's another song. That's
People remix by I can't tell. I ain't got my phone.
I think it's La Banca. Yeah. Okay, I've been drinking more alcohol.
It was. Okay.
All
right.
Did you check on me?
I swear he comes here every day just to sing. He just comes here to sing.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe, dude.
He over here trying to get a record album. I swear.
Sign me, guys.
All right. So I removed the songs that we had in common so I can go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that I wasn't stepping on your toes.
How many did we have in common?
2.
2? Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, 3 after you. I said her name and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. That was all good.
Anyways, I'm going to go songs first, and then I'm going to go albums. Doomsday, y'all hear that? Corday and Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's over the Eminem beat. Role Model, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And they just go back and forth. They kill it. It's crazy. The video's crazy too. He said there's some deep fake on his face though. He turns to Juice WRLD. Yeah. When Juice WRLD's yeah, I know. That's
I never seen the video until I seen it the other day.
Yeah, we watched it on Canada. Shit. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm a Rapstar remix. That's another jam. Kid Capri got Macy Gray. I don't know how he got her out of the mix, but Macy Gray came in and got DMX, Fat Joe. I don't know who 5 Mics is, but they on it, and Little Mama.
Okay,
it's a nice little mix. Good to hear DMX, and DMX sounds like DMX, right? Like his last album, DMX was kind of, it didn't sound, but he's got the light back him.
When that one come on?
Don't know the exact date.
That must have been something like January or something.
I thought it was newer. I don't know. I ain't got my phone, so I can't check.
Ain't too new.
Well, no, I know that. But Poppy putting over songs, just because they're gone, they still got verses out there.
Sure.
That's like Juice WRLD too.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, that song like just came out, but at the end of the video, it shows them in the studio rapping, right, and then going over it and talking about what they want the video. It's touching. It's cool.
It's nice.
That's like them songs just been made and they just never like
they sleep.
Release it.
They wait for the right time, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of the right time, another song. Now this is the old school. Even got an old school corny name, and that's Strokey Doke by Shazam.
I thought you were gonna say the Okie Doke.
No, Strokey Doke, guys. Shazam from H-Town.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys remember Shazam? Everyone knows. Anyone from back in the day knew
Yeah,
everybody's name is
yeah.
of H-Town because they'd always say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shazam.
For sure.
Shazam. G.I.
Yeah.
Who was last one? Dino?
D-Loc.
Or something. I can't remember. Anyways, it's if you grew up in the 90s listening to that type of music, you'll like this one. It's like got the rock and boots feel. Another one that I liked, and this is going outside the genre like I said we would, and that's that Flower song by Miley Cyrus.
That's my jam, bro.
Yeah. I know. It's it's a jam.
Bro, for real, right?
That's it.
I'm gonna stay quiet on this one.
You gonna stay quiet? No, man. Talk, man.
Stay quiet on this one.
Real quick, cause how I know this is a jam. I got my partner at work is Ukrainian. He don't speak a lick of English, and he can sing this whole song in English. That's how I know this motherfucker's a jam, bro.
It be like that, man.
Hey, do you?
Yeah, I ain't got to justify my taste, cuz. Remember, we said RZA did produced a track for Miley Cyrus called Dream.
Yeah,
Drugs will everything around me.
Ain't no one justifying no taste. I'm just saying. Don't justify.
With Ghosts and, was it just Ghosts on it? I think it was just Ghosts.
Does it just go?
Yeah. The next song's Chemical by Post Malone.
Nice.
I like that. I like Post Malone.
I haven't heard that one. I didn't know he still dropping.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a more up tempo type jam. I like it.
I did hear that.
And another song is a song that I hated at first, but it's that Earworm. And
who's in the background there? Laugh. Anyway, what song was it? Sorry, my bad.
And because he knows what's coming up next, he can see the
Some boys up here laughing before you even get a chance.
I got this background story of this thing. I let you say.
Okay, yeah. And that's the Boys Liar Part 2 by Peak. Is it Peak Pantheress? Is that how you say her name? And Ice Spice? Because you want to know what? Here's what we should do, because best drinking game ever. I bet you we'll be drunk soon. Let's watch that video. Everyone take a shot every time Ice Spice touches her hair.
No way, I ain't doing that.
I watched it. I was like,
too much.
I was like,
too much.
Is she afraid that it's just going to fall out like every 2 seconds?
She died.
We had family over and we did that because like 20 something times she touches her hair in a 2-minute video.
She act like she. I think she'd be home just practicing that stuff, bro. She just know. You ever see her just walk down the red carpet? Like how she's moved. She practicing that stuff.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
She's like a sexual just image.
Well, she got some.
That's her purpose.
Someone trained her to do that shit.
Oh yeah.
So like you said, practicing she definitely practiced.
Definitely practice that, bro.
You said there was a story.
Oh, there's a story behind this because I was laughing because I first heard this song. It was a request for some girls that when I was DJing at Dial. That's why I was laughing because I was like, wow, this song probably even Felix.
I told you I listened to the radio, cuz
I was like, yo,
I got range.
Bro, I don't know if I even heard that song. I gotta have though.
I didn't hear
probably
it either.
did.
On Virgin.
Yeah,
okay, then I
probably did.
I just probably ain't paying no attention to it.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even listen to the radio.
It's real catchy.
Is it?
Yeah, really catchy.
Yeah.
And it's one of the songs that I swear it's 2 minutes long. The whole song, like 2.
Okay.
It's like you only hear it's catchy. And you only hear the hook twice because then the song's over.
And all the songs nowadays, after they are 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes long. Quick blast.
My next song is by somebody I don't even know who they are. I only know this one song by them, and that's "Confetti" by Charlotte Curtin. I like it. It's some white girl. That's all I know about her.
It's on the radio too.
Yep, on the radio, guys. I'm telling you, guys.
The radio winning, man.
The radio gets me. I'm listening to the radio 8 hours a day, cuz. That's how I find new music.
True enough.
And
hell yeah.
The next one is Unknown. That's the one I played for you. And you were like, "Who's that?"
Okay,
and I showed you the names because that's another artist. I don't know these people. Madison,
It's
Rihanna, and Ty Brissell. The song's called Unknown. The beat's dope.
No, it's a good song.
And it's got a good flow.
It's a good song.
I
don't know if it's rap or it's pop.
Really? I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure what it is. It's like in between.
That's how
jamming.
That's how it is now.
Yeah.
Though. The lines are being blurred.
No matter what it is.
The lines if it's good, it's good. I don't care what it is. I'll listen. If Oakley Dokley puts it a good album, cuz. No, I'm just joking. Remember Oakley?
Let's let y'all know, for our American listeners, this is shit that we got put up with day in and day out for 8 hours on the radio. Y'all get,
if you listen to the radio, he's right. If you listen to the radio,
y'all shit
for sure, 100%.
Yep.
We got this shit.
And you know,
That's true though. That's true though.
the next one I got is "Don't Vibe and Tell."
Yeah, I got
That's
that
my-
one too, brother.
I got my boy-
I got you on that one.
That got my boy Capella Gray in it.
Yeah.
You know,
Fab kills it too.
I spoke about Capella Gray like how long ago was it?
I know Capella Gray. She's a gallus.
Yeah.
Red Cafe and Fab kills that too, though.
Oh yeah,
They
well
go in
Capella
on
Gray's
that
the
shit,
one
'cause-
that's singing, right? That's
No, yeah.
That's
You like Capella though.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah,
I like his music. So that's what gravitated to me. And you know, Fabulous is always Fab, right?
Yeah.
So you know,
You guys like Red Cafe? You like Cafe?
I don't never heard enough of them to say that I like them. I like
you
them on this
heard the
track.
song,
I like them on this track. So
I'm ill.
I like them enough on this track that I probably would, if I find time. You know how much music I listen to. If I find time, I'll chuck him on the list. But he would definitely be on the list.
He has a lot of good shit, cuz he does. I like Red Cafe.
The next song is "Love You More" by Felix, Cartel, and Daya. That's another radio hit. That's another couple people they could be sitting across the room and I wouldn't know who they were. I don't know any other songs, but that song is a jam. Another one, "Lottery" by Lotto. I like Lotto.
I surprised you didn't put Put It on the Floor by Lotto.
I didn't hear that one.
You hear that one?
No.
That's a new hit. Like that's
okay. I'm gonna have to check that because I like Lotto.
Featuring Cardi B.
Oh,
that banging. I think Put It on the Floor. That's the girls bouncing to that one.
Okay, so that's why it's banging.
Break me on the plastic. Yeah.
I like Lotto.
I tell you, bro, these female rappers, I can name a couple of them right now, but
because they can spit. It's like they're not even just. And the funny thing is that some weak ones used to just sell sex and that was sold them.
Yeah,
these girls still sell it because look at them.
Yeah,
they they're putting it out there, but they can spit too.
Now,
they rapping now.
That's why I really never. I know I'm going off topic a little. I never really efforted Meg.
Meg?
That's not really effort Meg, bro.
I'm not really a big fan of her either.
It's the same thing all the time.
And I don't think she can't spit like these girls.
Nah.
No,
these
Meg.
But Cardi can spit too, though. And
no, Cardi is it.
Cardi's no joke.
Cardi be acting like Jay-Z now on features. She be coming in, killing it. They say, oh yeah, okay. No album, no signal, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know. Cool. And just to round it out, my last song, another female MC, and that's Coi Leray with Players.
Song,
I like it.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I like that.
That's a really good song.
It was good enough that it made me listen to her album, and she got a few bumpers on there.
Like that?
Yeah, she can rap.
She working hard though. She working hard. Like she really want to get.
I take no talent away from her. I just don't like that fucking song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And she's on the circuit, doing the shows and stuff and talking
she
about
hard, bro.
So I hear a few of her tracks, and her tracks are nice, but it's just that one fucking song. I can't take it, man. I can't take it.
Yeah,
you know, sorry, I don't want to talk. You know who else carrying on like Cardi too?
I don't want to talk. You know who else? I don't want to talk.
I feel like I was talking too much. It's like jumping
you know what he's going to say next time? Next time you're going to come on like Kanye. I'm going to let you finish, but
I don't want to talk, but hey, go on. Carry on, brother. Sorry.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
You know who else carried on like Cardi too? Jumping on everybody's track and like killing it. Nicki right now too.
Oh yeah,
she's trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, she's doing the same, bro. She's jumping on like Ice Spice, jumping on
At this point, Nicki's a vet though.
Yeah, she's a vet.
You know what I mean?
Would you put Nicki and Nicki and Cardi at the top of the women's game, cuz in rap, like overall?
You'd have to go overall. Like, you wouldn't say right now because other women are coming up, but they're vets. They're kind of like a Jay-Z, right?
Yeah,
Jay-Z might not be at the top of the game right now, but if he comes out and wants to do something, he can be like, yo, push over, get off my throne for a minute.
Yeah.
Type of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, that was a long ass winded way to answer it.
No, that answers the question. I was asking a question about that.
But that's what I meant.
Yeah, man,
But if it was Cardi, if you're asking to choose between Cardi and Nicki, I don't want to make that choice right now.
I mean, that choice?
That's a tough choice. They coming hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
Taking Cardi.
Yeah.
Taking
you know what?
Right now?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Would you guys say that they're the new Foxy and Kim?
Yep.
Yeah, we can put them there.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like this generation.
This generation.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So therefore, I'm putting them on a pedestal with an equal, and it just depends on favor. You know, some people might like this one better. Some people might like this one better, but I think they're both equally as tight.
They're equal. I put Cardi ahead of her right now just because she's doing more, a little bit more right now. Right, so,
bro, I don't know. It's getting scary out there.
I know. But then I'm thinking about some of the.
I thought about how the female rappers just
and that Nicki track when she did it with Eminem off on Roman's Revenge, where she was hanging with M.
Yeah,
Nicki's she's different, cuz
she's good, bro.
And then she can go do starships when she wants.
But I think the difference between Cardi and Nicki is that Cardi's so open. Like her social's open. Like she does a lot of lives. She does a lot of things people like her in her life. Where like Nicki's like she's not that she's closed, but you only get in the music. You're not getting her whole lifestyle, whatever. So it's like a lot of people. That's why they gravitate to Cardi a little bit more because like some people they get her whole story about what she's doing. And with Nicki is getting really the music and some things that she does, whatever. But so it kind of depends on what you want. So that's why like a lot of people like Cardi. I mean, you ever check her lives out? Her Instagram lives?
I ain't seen her.
No.
Yeah. If you check her Instagram live, she's crazy, but she's fine. Like, I mean, like she's on there, she's talking about some funny stuff. She's doing funny like little things, or she's eating a burger sometimes. It doesn't matter, bro. But you're getting like in her world, bro. You know what I mean? So that's why I think some people like Cardi kind of blew up that way, like social media wise. Where Nicki if Nicki went that route, I don't know if she wanted to go that route, but if she did, she might even blow up even more. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know though. I don't know if she could do it like Cardi does, because Cardi, everything you said is correct, but also add, it's because it's Cardi. She has the character and all that to fit into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's somebody that you'd really want. Like, Nicki doesn't do it, so we don't know if Nicki could be that entertaining outside of music, right?
Yeah, Cardi funny.
But Cardi, because I could, like, when Cardi's on Saturday Night Live or on the talk show or something, I'm watching it just to see the interview.
But that's where
she's hilarious.
That's where she came from, though. A reality TV. That's how she got out.
Yeah, that's true. She did start on reality TV.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, that's true.
Strip club.
She gave her.
Oh yeah.
She did give her a strip club first. You're right.
Loving Hip Hop.
Loving
Hip Hop. Yeah, she was on there.
Yeah, she gave her there.
And she's.
But, you gotta say it right, man. You gotta say it right.
Well, yeah, she was a stripper.
I was gonna do something else.
Cool. All right. I'm going to go to the albums I had for this year. First one is Janelle Monáe, Age of Pleasure.
Okay.
And if you guys haven't seen Lipstick Lover yet, go check that video. Make sure no kids is around.
I was gonna say that the one you got me to watch.
Yeah, to make sure that you're in a secure place.
Yeah.
Because tits and ass will be shown.
Oh yeah.
But the song is really good.
You're looking at that right now. Look.
I know. And No Better is another track on that album that's tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another album I listened to and I was surprised that I liked was Gunna, A Gift and a Curse.
Okay.
Now, I never listened to any of his other albums before, so I didn't know what I was expecting. But he had no features, just him. And it was a good freaking album, guys. From beginning to end. Like, of course, with the kind of like with the Baby and Lil Baby, after a while, the flow kind of gets monotonous, right? Because that's just that. But the song was still good, even if the flow got a little boring. Wait
a second, you skipped over Killer Mike that quick?
Because I'm putting a highlight on that.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
Blowing up.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing.
I got my bad. Oh yeah, Gunna. Yeah, I listened to some of that Gunna album.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't listen.
Cuz got offended that I meant.
I legit went my phone for 2 seconds, and then I looked up. You were Gunna. I was like, what the? What?
He thought he missed out on Killer Mike. He got mad. I had words to say. I had words. Now I'm going to circle. Well, spoiler alert.
My bad.
Killer Mike's on the list. We're going to get to that in a minute.
Cut that part out.
We ain't cutting nothing out. Oh shit. Because
He lost his mind.
Because his eyes got so big.
No, I was on my phone for like 2 seconds. I looked up and he signed up with Gunna. I was like, what the hell?
I was like, cuz gonna throw hands, cuz. Over Killer Mike.
Because he had talk about it, cuz.
Right,
Talk about it.
Anyway,
the Gunna, right? I listened to some of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big Gunna fan, man. I still didn't like, oh yeah, this is it.
You know what? Maybe for me it's because I thought it was just going to be trash.
Yeah.
So my expectations were so low. And then I listened to Young Thug's new album. And I thought in the first song I was like, oh shoot, it's not that bad. Then every other song after that was trash.
It was hard to listen to. I agree.
It was
if Drake wasn't on it, it would have been rough.
And yeah, every other song after that sucked. So I was like, okay, let me just try Gunna and see. And it just felt good. Maybe it was just compared to
the Young Thug.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it a lot more.
But Killer Mike don't know.
Another album, Don Toliver, Lovesick.
Okay.
That's well, Drake. The name of the album kind of gives you the feel for it. He said that it was a concept album, right? Where Lovesick was a hotel, and every song was supposed to be about someone like telling the story. It's like they're all meeting in a bar and whatever. I didn't follow it like that. I was just, that's what he said in an interview, right? So
okay.
So I just listened to it to listen to it. The songs are good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that, man.
Another album, Metro Boomin, and that's Across the Spider-Verse. And Marvel, man. Marvel knows how to hook up for soundtracks. Remember how we always said, remember we did our soundtrack episode and we were like, man, they should bring back soundtracks. Marvel must have been listening because the Black Panther soundtracks is tight.
Yeah.
Both of them. And now they're doing this. And it's like a Metro Boomin mixtape. And that's the smart thing that Marvel does when they'll let one producer handle the whole album. And then, you know, it's cohesive.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's jam. Yeah, like most of it's good. So I can't even pick like annihilate. Man, why is that so hard to say? Annihilate. That was the first track. That's really good. But Tig is going to mention another one later, so I won't step on that just yet. Right. So I'll go back to the second last album I'm going to mention. Well, Coi Leray, and that's Coi. I know you weren't feeling Players, but you heard some of the other ones.
Yeah, I heard some of the other ones good.
And the thing about her is that when you listen to the album, you can tell that like she grew up in hip hop. Like we know she grew up with hip hop because Benzino's her father.
Yeah.
But when you listen to the tracks, like the type of samples that she uses and the songs that she pays homage to, you can tell that she grew up in hip hop.
And she better than her father.
Yeah, she is. She is better than her father.
She learned from his mistakes.
Yeah, true that. Before I mention my favorite album of the year so far, I want to name an album that I was two albums that I had higher expectations and was kind of disappointed with. One is Lloyd Banks' new one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, The Curse of the Inedible 3, Pieces of My Pain. And well, you said it best with the beats.
It's literally, and I'm a Lloyd Banks. I'm a G Unit fan. I'm a Lloyd Banks fan. Bach 50. Even though you guys don't give Yayo no credit, I still like his one song. I mean, but when it came to this here album with Banks, man, like it was like every beat, though they were different, it sounded the same. The melody remained the same.
Yeah, like they were all the same beats per minute.
Like even the features on there, like he has some nice big name features on there. And because of how the beats were, you didn't get the energy that you would normally get from the features that you would get from any one of the albums that they would put on, or they're on another album, right? Like he had Method Man on there. You didn't get that Method Man energy. You had oh my God, Dave East on there. Dave East didn't give that energy normally that he would give. Right, you had Vito on there. Vito didn't give the energy that normally, like it was. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was very, very like laid back. And I know Lloyd Banks is a laid back type of guy, but this was just too melatonin, way too melatonin.
Yeah, so it was slightly disappointing.
Yeah.
The other one is in frig. I didn't write down the name, but Black Thought put out an album. It was a collaboration. and I just felt the beats just didn't match the songs on that album. I guess luckily I can't remember the name of the album, so I guess I ain't bad mouthing that album. Man, I don't know why I didn't write it. Maybe I just thought about it now. Oh shoot, I didn't mention Jack Harlow when you said it. Yeah. I liked his album, and I liked how it was more meaning. You know, I like lyrics, and songs that mean something, and it's very in there. It's very lyrical and emotional. It's a good album. That's why I like that one.
It was good. I don't know. I feel like I listened to it a couple more times though, but it was good. I remember it being like straightforward. Okay.
Yeah, true
that. All right. This is straightforward.
Now, my favorite album of the year that Laton almost got upset because I didn't say it in the order it was on the board. And that's Killer Mike's album, Michael. That album, it opens up like,
oh shit.
It opens up hard, like matter of fact, slap you in the face type hard. Like he says the N-word so much that I got a little.
You got offended?
I was like, chill. I was like, chill a minute, chill. But it's not for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then my 3 standout songs was Enrich, Slumber, and Exit 9. But truthfully, you can listen from beginning to end. This very good album by Killer Mike. It's called Michael.
Okay.
Got anything to add on that one?
I agree. I don't even know what the song was named.
Well, no, you asked him that question for you.
No. I agree. I don't even know what the songs are called on the album. Yeah. I just let it play.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
He felt the whole thing.
This is pretty good, bro.
Okay.
And it's like he just has a way of speaking truth, man. It's just he just tell you it. Like it ain't like there ain't no bullshit behind this. This is how we roll and this is how I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like
I
just because he used to be a politician, right?
Not so.
I think he tried to run. He tried to run for office.
Tried to run.
I don't know if he got in.
He rolls with Barry Sanders.
Okay.
Like he's friends with him.
Okay.
And he's very political too.
Yeah, he's political.
He's very he knows what he's talking about when it comes to like helping others in business and helping like other black entrepreneurs. Like I think he owns a bunch of buildings and stuff. Like he's doing really big things, man. Like
he knows.
Shout out to Killer Mike, man. Shout out to Killer Mike, bro.
Like 2G said, Killer Mike is a dude that knows what he's talking about whenever he's talking. Whatever he's talking about, he knows what he's
like.
You know,
you see the argument between him and Envy on the Breakfast Club?
No.
When he was talking about the private school stuff, and when he was like, "Yo, send your kids like check it out, man," on the Breakfast Club. Him and not really an argument, it was a debate between him and Envy, GA Envy. Okay. Show it to him too. Check it, man. It's nice. Nice.
He was on. I seen him on Joe Budden. That's where he was breaking down his album, and he was talking about a whole bunch of stuff too.
Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't know he's on Joe.
Yep. A few episodes ago, he was on it. He was there for like an hour almost, I think.
Oh
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was really good. That's how I found out about the album, and then that's when I went and checked it.
Y'all trying to trick me over here. I was getting ready to go listen to a bunch of Killer Mike. This motherfucker started with Ocast. Fuck you guys. Fuck that.
Wow, man. Really?
You part of the Dungeon family, guys.
Listen to his last shit. I didn't listen to his first shit.
Yeah, that song Adidas. I like that song. Was that the song? He did that song, didn't he? Adidas?
Yep. He wasn't.
I like that.
He didn't. I liked it too. He as you see in the Joe Budden thing, he wasn't too fond of it. But
no, he didn't like it.
But as you always stated about him, you kind of seen him and stuff, so you know a little bit about him. You could see why that wasn't a song that he was probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, all day I dreamed about sex.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Did you ever see Run the Jewels?
Oh,
I heard that group. My buddy was trying to put me onto that, whatever. But
Killer Mike's
I listened to a couple songs. Yeah. Are they still rapping? Is he still rapping Run the Jewels? Or
yeah, he actually mentions them a few times on this album. This album is just the Killer Mike album. It's not Run the Jewels, and LP doesn't show up on it. So, which is that's weird. When you're in a duo and you do a solo album, you think that your partner would be on one song.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. No. But hey, I didn't hear about it falling out, so they'll probably be still. And he does shout out Run the Jewels on it, so yeah, they're probably still cool.
Okay. Okay.
Future's on the track, right? Future's on the track.
I told you, Future's part of Dungeon family. Future, they came up together.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Future's related to one of the members of Organized Noise. That's the guy that they're the ones that own the dungeon. Basically, it was their host and like Outkast and Goody Mob and all them guys would be sitting down there and they'd all record together. There was a whole documentary on it, or I forget what it was called. It might have just been called Organized Noise. But yeah, man, they showed pictures of what it looked like. They showed how like Outkast was just sleeping on like freaking sleeping bags in the basement. And the basement wasn't finished basement, so it's all these pipes at the top, right? But yeah, they were just down there making music all day. It's a
to come up, man.
Yeah, you should check that documentary.
I would.
It stops. The documentary stops before Future comes. Because I
didn't know Future.
I know you don't like Outkast. I didn't know you're against Goody Mob too.
I ain't against Goody Mob, but fuck Outkast.
Oh,
wow. And anything that they affiliate with.
I know.
Well, they affiliate with Goody Mob.
Man. Exactly. Man, I don't know. It's all good. Oh, Goody Mob was nice too, though. Goody Mob. People don't dance no more. All they do is this.
I like that.
Shout out to my cousin Darnell Hayes. Hey, listen to it. People don't dance no more. All they do is this. All they do is this. They don't dance no more. Yeah, straight up. Straight up, cuz. Hey, Darnell, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
The good guy mostly over bullshit. Goody Mob.
Yeah. Goody Mob. Yeah, Goody Mob, Outkast. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, they had Cool Breeze. EJ the Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Who else was there? Killer Mike. No, cuz. Cool Breeze. Concrete.
Yeah.
I forget who else. What's the name? There was a singer too that was part of the Dungeon family. They had a cool. Oh, guess what? According to Billboard, because they did a list, because BET did one.
Yeah.
Outkast won number 2. Number one.
Number one. Wu was number 2, right?
Yeah, Wu-Tang was number 2.
Yeah, Wu was number 2.
But number 1 group of all time, hip hop group of all time. They gave it Outkast.
You know what, man? It's hard to debate that, though. It's hard to debate it, man. It is.
I
could debate it because
I could debate it.
Those guys. But I mean, but like if you're like for me, like my number 1 group in the world, like I think I had Mobb Deep at it was like 20th or something, whatever, maybe 30th. Was it? How low were they? Do you know? I don't remember.
I think they might have been in the top 20. But as far as just saying debating, here's one thing I just want to say where you're kind of right. Where in this instance, they said that they were only taking group efforts into account, not like solo projects. So in that way, I can see where they can debate Outkast.
Yeah,
because Wu-Tang's first 2 albums, fire. After that, the solo stuffs were better than their group albums. But Outkast had more group albums that were fire. So
yeah, you can look at it that way. Southern Playalistic, and then like I think Aquemini was insane.
Yeah, that's the girl I was talking about.
Deborah?
Or Janelle. No, Janelle.
Like Wu's first album, that when they came out, that was crazy. Into the Chambers. The second album was still good too, but
Aquemini was amazing, man.
But compared to like Into the 36 Chambers, I would say, because that was like that set the bar, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, the second album was nice too. It was a double album, you know what I mean? But like I found like with Outkast, their first album was, and we can debate for hours about it. I ain't gonna go for 6 hours. I'm gonna just say I found like Outkast's first album was like Southern Playlists was really nice, but it came with like Aquemini. When they came with that album, was like okay, they kind of stepped it and kept rolling. The only time I think for me personally, I felt when they kind of started, wasn't really a big fan when they went to that double album stuff and they started like doing all that stuff, Bombs Over Baghdad and stuff. I was like, nah, I'm good with that. But that stuff when they was coming for the first couple minutes, I was like, yo, man, they good, man.
Yeah, I like.
But anyway, man, that's all. I'm gonna jump on that, man. You could jump on if you want, but I'm good with that. So,
but yeah, I wonder if you count their double album as an Outkast album because it was basically both their solo albums just shipped together. Because remember, one half was just Big Boy and one half was just Andre.
But the album was called Outcast, right? Or was it called? Was it like, did it say Big Boy on one? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
The hardest part of it, right?
It actually,
I'd have to check. I'd have to check to make sure.
The 2 albums, right?
The 2, because they did have 2 separate names for the albums. One was called The Love Below, that was Big Boy, and then Speaker Box was the other one. So they had 2 separate.
The album, but the same was the album shipped as an Outcast album, or the shipped as like for my mind. Okay,
no, that's what I said. No, that's how I opened it.
I don't know.
I said it'd be hard. I didn't say we not to count it. I said I don't know if we should, because it was shipped together. It was like 2 solo albums together. But either way,
what was it called?
That's right there.
See, now you know I'm just thinking, I couldn't tell you what one this was.
Yeah, so they.
I don't think it's
anyways, we're way off topic.
Yeah, we are.
Anyways, what's your list?
I'll go.
Who's going to go first?
Let me go.
You want to go, Tigger?
Mine kind of ties into your.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Metro Boomin one, right? So.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. So, all right, Shane, because I know you're gonna listen and watch this here. Yeah, I got CB on here again for a few. So. One of them ones I got is "Do You Mind," which is Vito and CB.
Because said a few.
Just a few, bro. Just a few. Just a few.
That's not a few.
It's a few.
That's half the list.
This is a group. Guys, leave me alone. Guys. Leave me alone.
Are you at least going to name his album?
No, because this ain't his album. Oh. This is Vito's album. This is our Vito's album. "Do You Mind" off his album, right?
Okay.
So,
yeah, okay.
So
okay.
These are, so with the CB whole thing, this is like all features that he's in. So
oh shit, it is too.
Right.
I'm looking at it too.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So this ain't even his album. So after that, there I got "Love You Better" by King Combs featuring CB.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know what I mean? Like, I think King Combs gonna be good. I don't know if he's gonna be great, but he's gonna be good.
Where would you put him though?
Right now? He's in the middle of the pack right now.
Because he's not a lyricist, though.
No, but I put him in the middle of the pack right now with his ability to get his, I don't know what I'm saying, his meaning across. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't really rapping about nothing. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right now, he's rapping about loss. You know what I mean? Because he broke up with his girl and shit like that, right? So he's kind of rapping about that. But right now, he's in the middle of the pack. I think he's going to be, if his father pushes him correctly, and don't fuck up like he did with all the rest of the artists. Straight up. No, I'll be straight up about it. You know what I mean? Puffy, get at me. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you right now, don't fuck up with your kid, because this kid got potential to be actually a decent entertainer. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Hey, Puff, push him. You can't have Benzino's kid out there doing better than your kid.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And I do respect him for not leaning on auto-tune like all the new rappers coming out.
Yeah.
That's why I like when you just have your skill, you don't have auto-tune as your crutch.
Exactly, right? So, like I said, this kid, he got a lot of potential. He got a lot of potential. So, I like to see him do big things. I mean, he don't really need to do big things because his father's a fucking billionaire, but I still want to see him make his money too. After that, I got "How Does It Feel" with Chloe featuring Chris Brown. I'm waiting for Latan to say this. I don't know what it is.
Oh no, that's good. No, that's a good song, man.
You know I mean, Miss Little Mermaid herself.
That's a good song, man.
You know I mean, they caught a lot of. She caught a lot of flack for doing this song with him too, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
So any girl that does a song with him.
Yeah, they still on.
They're still on it. Like, yeah. That's over, man. That's over what? That's over 10 years ago now.
Gotta have to be, yeah.
The internet don't forget.
They don't forget. But let the man climb back. He ain't made no. Well, not that word. If he ain't made no more mistakes yet, so leave him alone for now. He apologized. She apologized. Let them be.
Exactly. I know they gotta be like
he.
Right?
I know it's a mistake. I know everything was bad, but
yeah,
it's people gotta move on. And if he's better than himself and he ain't like that, then
yeah,
you know what I mean. I mean, if he was still out there, then he should be locked up. But he ain't.
Who we talking about?
He ain't on that.
Chris Brown.
Man, they forgot about him, man.
No,
he done. And in Halifax, they didn't. They shut him down. He was supposed to go up there, but most people, his music's out there, and he's making a lot of money making his music, and they really shutting down. He ain't being canceled or nothing like that. It's almost like the Baby situation. You know what I mean? In my mind, I think his music's still on radio and stuff, and he still has lots of big records. Sorry, what was the big part of the first?
Because
what song was that?
"How Does It Feel" by Chloe and Chris Brown.
What happened to that song?
Chloe got a lot of flack for doing a track with him. A lot of the females out there right now getting a lot of flack for doing any song with Chris Brown. All right.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
That's the thing. That's what we were trying to explain. It's like, yo, Rihanna accepted his apology, so why can't y'all? Is what I'm saying.
She took flack for it?
Yeah, Chloe took a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're saying.
That's what we were saying.
All right.
So
okay,
but that's what I'm saying. If Rihanna can accept his apology, then the rest of the world needs to
accept
his apology too. Right?
So,
I mean, shit, we forgave Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike all kinds of times.
We
forgave OJ. Let me stop.
Let's keep it moving. We forgive you, Chris Brown. Let's keep shit moving.
I know. We forgave OJ real quick.
We just looked over OJ. Love no fat.
Yeah, must have quit.
All right. So the next two, I forgot the name of the album, but the next two are off his new album, Chris Brown's new album. So the first one's, it looks like it's a Psyche, but it's actually Side Chick, but they made it look like Psyche, right? So if you actually listen to the song, they're not saying Psyche, they're saying Side Chick.
Okay.
Right? So you actually gotta listen to the song.
I think I ever heard this song.
Chris Brown and Jack Harlow, yeah, man. It's like tight little song, right?
Oh.
So I don't know. It's different. It's different. It's different.
This guy is like Chris Brown, man.
I do like Chris Brown. Hey,
Chris Brown was good though.
I was the same way with Michael
Jackson.
Not
to like him. Chris Brown's nice, man. He's nice. He's good. He makes really good music. He does.
I'm not worried about what other people think of what I think of who I like and shit.
Yeah.
No, man, he makes good music, man. That's the end of the day. He makes good music.
Actually,
I cannot like the guy.
It took me a little bit to like him because there was a point where he was doing too many slow songs for me.
He had to.
I know.
His slow stuff is nice too, though. His slow stuff is nice too.
I know it is nice now, but back when it came out, I wasn't looking for slow songs.
For them party jams.
Yeah, so that's why it took me a bit to get onto him. Onto his music, I should say.
Get onto him, all right.
All alone.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But he had to do some ballads, right? He had to do some ballads. Like you gotta at least you're an R&B singer. You gotta at least have two.
Well, that's part of his game, right? That's part of his game, right?
You can't just have you out here running it.
And he can sing. He can sing. So why would he not sing, right? So anyway,
he can sing, dance
like crazy. So his last one that I got is Friday, which is just him. It's a nice little jam. I've been hearing that for a while. Kizzy tried.
I think I heard that one. I like that one too.
But I was already on it.
I haven't heard these. I didn't even hear these, man.
You never heard them?
No.
What kind of damn DJ?
Isn't he with somebody else? Ain't he with somebody else on that one? Is he by himself? He by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard a remix of that one the other day.
I gotta go revisit this stuff, man.
I done told you before. Come see me for shit. Stop playing that same shit at the fucking weddings and shit.
Yeah, man, something different.
I thought there was a remix.
No. That could be a remix. You never know. With today's world, they probably chuck some kind of AI voice in there for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So next up, I got Lumity. And the song I got for her that I've been feeling was She's Like the Wind. There's someone else in it. I forget who it was. I meant to write his name down. Totally forgot. But
cool. I didn't hear that one yet.
You didn't hear that one yet?
No.
That's a nice little jam. After that, now this comes off of the soundtrack for Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the first one's Curious with Eric Bellinger, Corday, and Fabulous. That's a nice little jam. Yeah. That's a nice little jam, right?
That man, he can sing too, bro.
Yeah. And it's funny because I heard the song. So the next three, I heard the song because I just went to go see the movie the other day.
Yeah.
Right. So I heard these songs before I even seen the movie. Then next thing you know, like they're playing at the end of the movie. I'm like, wait, no, I heard that. You know.
Yeah.
Get that Shazam out. Know what I mean? It's like,
what song was that again?
Curious.
What song was that again, brother?
Curious.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I heard that the other day. Yeah. It's on my playlist. I like that one.
Right?
Good job.
Then after that, I got Calling by Metro Boomin. That's one of the ones me and Kizzy fucking we had matched up there.
Who else was on that with him?
Was there someone else on that one with him?
Yeah. Well, he's the producer.
Colin.
Nav is on it. I don't know who that is. NAV.
And Nav?
Yeah.
He's from Toronto. He's a rapper from Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Sway Lee.
Oh, Sway Lee. Yeah, from Ray Schumer.
Yeah.
Schwimmer.
Schumer.
Schumer.
Shaberta.
I think it's Shaberta. Ray Schumer.
He's a Shaberta.
I don't know, bro. And the other one from that I got is Am I Dreaming with ASAP Rocky and Rosie.
Yes.
Metro Boomin as
well. Yeah,
right?
that's I like that.
Yeah.
And if anyone's looking for these songs, they're all on the Metro Boomin's album, which is a soundtrack to Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And yeah, we mentioned it a little earlier.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's
that whole
oh yeah,
that whole soundtrack is hot.
Because Coi Leray has a song on there and she's singing, and I didn't know it was her until I checked it. I was like, I like this song. Who is it? I was like, that's Coi Leray.
Okay.
Yeah. There's only one song I didn't like that much on the album, and it's because it's you know how 21 Savage always goes 21,
Yeah.
21. It's not even him in the song, but someone does it in the same cadence and style, but says Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Why?
And just keeps saying Spider-Man, and I'm like, what is it? Spider-Man. And it just annoyed me. I know it's the Spider-Man soundtrack, but man. Yeah. And also Nas has a song on it called Nas Morales.
Yeah.
And I like it. At first I didn't like it, and then I just gave it a couple listens. I like, okay, yeah, I like it. It's just it didn't fit with the rest of the album because of just the Nas is more of a veteran.
Yeah.
When all the other people on it, I think that the oldest after him was like freaking Offset.
Yeah.
Like
Fab.
What?
Fab.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Fab.
Fab.
And then Offset.
Yeah.
But Fab was on the song with newer people, right?
Yeah, true.
So that's where he blended in.
Yeah.
Nas was
Lil
just by
Wayne.
himself.
Lil Wayne on that?
Lil Wayne was also on there with other people too, right? So it was more current where Nas was just by himself.
I looking at this now. What type of soundtrack is this, bitch?
It's a Marvel soundtrack, cuz that's how Marvel rolls, cuz. Marvel.
This is a rap. This is a rap. This is a super rap album.
I'm telling you. Remember the first Black Panther movie. The soundtrack was all produced by Soundwave, and it was Kendrick was like in almost every song.
Yeah.
It was a Kendrick album. Marvel don't play with the soundtracks.
That's different.
They bringing soundtracks back
with the Black Hero soundtracks they don't play with.
That's true. I couldn't tell you an Avengers soundtrack.
No, bro.
No.
Yeah.
They know what's up.
All right. So my next one, I don't know. This is the only song I heard by her, and she's a very beautiful young lady. I'll just leave it at that. Because I think my wife's starting to watch this shit, so I'm going to leave it at that. And the song's called Get Your Lick Back.
By who?
By Honey Baby.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, you will look it up. But no, it's a nice little jam, right? This is like this is one of these radio songs that I went and came across on Cyrus, right? So this is the first time I really heard of her. Next up, though, we all know Mr. Sammy.
I don't know this song.
This song came out this year, Pussy Cry.
I'm going to have to check.
Yeah, check that one out, bro. That one's hot. That was hot.
Tyrone be in the dungeon getting these songs.
I know.
Y'all gotta dig, man. You gotta dig. And my last one, now this is not a real song.
That's I looked at the names. I was like,
it's not a real song, but the way they put it together, if this was a real song, it'd be. I mean, it's fire. As the song that got put together, it's fucking fire, right? Like. They need to come together. All these guys I'm about to name on this song need to come together and do something like this. It was fucking fire. When 50's your weakest link.
oh shit, for real?
Yeah, he got the weakest verse in it, but it's still fucking fire.
All right.
Know what I mean? So it's called Blaze It Up. It's actually a Snoop Dogg song, right? So Snoop does the hook on it, right? So he does how's it go? If it ain't a Chevy, don't raise it up. That fucking from
I heard that.
Yeah, from
I know the cadence what you're talking about.
Keep It Real, motherfucker. Keep Gangsta. I forget what song it's from now. But anyway, it's called Blaze It Up. It's 50, Snoop, Nas, Meth, Red, and Luda. If they actually did this song, like actually did the verses for it, like all their verses I have never heard before either. Right? But I mean, I never heard all their catalog for these here verses I put in, but
oh yeah, so it's possible it could be old.
Right? So but it's fire though.
This is a YouTube song?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a YouTube song, right? And the whole emphasis is like they're almost like promoting Snoop's indigo.
Oh, his alcohol.
So a lot of the video when he's singing, it's him in that fucking purple suit with the fucking indigo sign behind him and shit. right there. Even though we were supposed to be promoting that because Snoop ain't give us no kickbacks for that shit.
It's been in the background for like 6 episodes now.
You know what I mean? But like I said, like 50 probably got the worst, not the worst. I don't even want to say weakest, but all of them, like his is probably the weakest, but it's still a fire fucking verse that he got on there, right? And like Nas actually fucking kills it. I'm not a big Nas fan, but he fucking kills it. And I'll say it's a tie between Meth and Luda for best verse. I mean, Red's right there too.
That's
right?
a hell of a tie.
Yeah, so I'll say Meth, Luda, Red, Nas 50. Like I said, Snoop only does the hook, right? So, but it's a fire song, bro. It's a fire fucking song. You know what I mean?
See, Tyrone had to stick that tie in there. Right? We even ain't doing no list. He's gonna stick that tie in there, bro.
Here we go.
Gotta have some kind of tie.
You gotta do something in there. Yeah, for sure.
Now it's a tie versus.
Yeah, tie versus. Gotta tie somebody up. Someone gotta be tied.
Always gotta be a tie. Hustle, find a way. Hustle, find a way.
Oh
shoot, man! It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, good list, my guy. Good list.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
I'll check.
I just saved some of them just
Blaze
now.
it up, bro. It's fucking hot, man. That's a hot fucking track.
Cool.
All right.
So what you got, 2G?
Well, man, be honest with you guys, man. I have a good list. Listen to the full albums, tough for me. But I'm gonna tell you some songs, and hopefully you can jump into those albums. But some of the lists that I have here, some of you guys already said, like Metro Boomin, Superhero, Heroes and Villains, Future and Chris Brown. Love that song. That's one that I really like. Another one was I have Gotta Move On with Diddy, Bryson Tiller, and Cool and Dre.
Okay.
They used the beat from what's that song there by Warren G. Nate Dogg, Regulate, bro. Okay. They used the beat. Gotta Move On. Love that song. That's another one I really like. One that kind of came out this year as well. Cuff It by Beyonce, but the Wetter remix. You guys hear that one? I like that one because good vibes on that one.
I know Cuff It.
I know Cuff It.
I don't know what the Weather remix is.
Check the Wetter remix, WETTER remix.
Oh,
it's more like a slow vibe though.
Okay, Wetter.
I got the Wetter remix. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is she on that song?
She sings all the way through it.
Yeah,
but it's just like there's no one else on it other than her. Oh, is she on the song? Maybe, I don't know.
Because I said Beyonce's on that Beyonce song.
I just want to know if it's all her though.
No, it's all her. It's all her, man. She's in it. So that's another one that I have there. Another song I really liked was my buddy got me onto this one. My neighbor, bro, was "Own It" with Stormzy, Burna Boy, and Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
That's like it's Afro beats too, but Ed Sheeran rides the beat on it, man. It's nice. I really like that one. Shout out to my neighbor.
He's very versatile.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
I hear he's going to try and put out a country album.
Yeah, he one geeky looking motherfucker, but he's
probably
versatile, bro.
Probably. He just had a big concert down in Boston. I think a lot of people went down. I see a lot of my Facebook. A lot of people went down and go check him out down there. So, I didn't even know who he was performing. I see my Facebook, all these people, I'm down in Boston looking at a concert. I'm like, oh, it's Ed Sheeran. So,
bro, I think he's down in Boston every year around this time, be honest with you.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, but that was a really good track. Once again, I'm going to kind of go, might overlap me a little bit on y'all too. So another one I had was All My Life with J. Cole and Lil Durk. We all know that one. That's a crazy ass song, man. And it kind of like segment like the song Almost Healed that helped me the album. It's like, you're right. Like Durk is like more like hood, like like thug music. It's not like it's, exactly. He got the ski mask on, he got the money and everything, and he got the guns and everything, and then he has this one song where he's like singing with little kids.
I know. That's why I say you fooled me, man. Yeah, that was a single, and I was like, Almost Healed. I said, oh, gee, this is gonna be different. I forget what.
Like, I got you.
The second song is like. They scared to come outside because they gonna die today. I was like,
see, I heard the album before I heard any singles.
Oh,
right? So I already knew what was going on. Oh, I already knew. Yeah, and all my that's not even one of my favorite songs on the album. I find it too slow. I'm not. I don't really feel that song as much, but I did feel some of the songs. But yeah, I already knew it. He didn't fool me because I heard the album first, and then the singles came out later for me. I hear because that's the thing with when you're watching different podcasts or you're listening to radio thing, whatever, right? It comes up in your things. I do a lot of music podcasts, so then I hear about albums that are about to drop before they drop, right? Yeah. So then I'm waiting for them. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't giving free promotions, but you guys already know what kind of podcast I listen to, so you know who I'm saying when I'm saying. Yeah, when they say, "Oh yeah, this album's coming up," well, I'm like, okay. So that's why I always hear albums before I hear the singles. Yeah. That's why all of a sudden. It's almost like back in the day. Remember back in the day, guys, when I don't know if it was for you, but like albums might have one single, but being up here in Canada, we might hear the album might be in stores before we even really hear the single.
Really?
So then, then we're hearing it. We got our favorites, and then we're hoping that our favorites become a single. Yeah. We're like, I hope they do a video to this. I hope they do a video to that. And then we're always let down when they do it. Eminem let me down so many times with the choices he chose for singles because he always had better songs on the album. Yeah, that's how it was with
It was like that with me for Biggie.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how hip hop was earlier on. Yeah, and then later the singles came first, and then the album came. Yeah, that's how I don't know. I feel like it was like Sorry, Joey.
Well, let's say you look at that album, like DMX's album, "Get at Me, Dog." If you ever go back to kind of how they made that song, like DMX didn't want to even release that. You know what I mean? Like DMX was like, that song was put together. They took a verse from here, made the song. It went crazy. You know what I mean? So that happens a lot of times where like guys were just like, and a song will come out that they didn't want to release it. It might be fire for them, but it might be fire for the people that would listen to it.
So he wasn't very happy.
It happens all the time.
He wasn't really happy with Rough Riders Anthem. He thought the song was too like
simple.
Yeah. But I'm glad you brought out DMX because he's a perfect example to what I was saying is that because Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood came out before I heard there was any singles. And I was like, I seen it in the stores, right? I didn't even know it was coming. I'm like, he already put an album out this year. What is this? And then of course you get it. But that you're like, how 2 in 1 year? What is this? Yeah, DMX was ahead of the game. But yeah, I kind of like that when an album comes, back in the day when you got the album before the singles came out, because it always feels like the singles try and tell you what song you should like. Tell you
what you listen to,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Where if you hear the album first, and if you don't like the single, you might not even check the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, you guys know this, another reason why back in the day that they didn't need singles is because in everybody's album that was connected to that record label, they told you when the next albums were coming out. Yeah, true. So we marked our calendar. We knew, especially No Limit. We knew these albums were coming out.
On the back.
And we're like, yeah. And then Source Magazine would tell you when our albums are coming out too. The Source, like that's how we found those. So we didn't even worry about the singles because where we're from, CKDU was the only one playing hip hop.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that was one show a week, was it?
Yeah.
So we had to either in Much Music Rap City for like 30 minutes of a
leave
day.
Master T alone, guys.
But the era, but the end of what Kizzy was, and that's true too. But like that, what Kizzy was saying was like, I think nowadays these are like these A&R people, they'll find 2 songs or 3 songs, and then all of a sudden they just put them out to be singles. Where like, and another thing too, they make money off their singles. Where back then they would play the album and then get like kind of the feedback. Okay, hold on a second. You know what? This song should be a video because it's getting a lot of play.
Yeah.
And this song should be a video because it's getting a lot of play. Right? And it's the opposite now. Right?
Yeah, it's the opposite now. Right? Yeah. That's exactly what used to happen.
Exactly. Because the album would come out and then DJs would choose what they want to play. And like you just said, 2G, the songs that got the most play and whatever traction, that's what they would push.
That's the music video.
And then that's what they would make a music video. Yep. Now it's opposite, and it could make it could be hit or miss.
Yeah, good.
Because imagine putting out a single, right? And it sucks, but
it's a good song on the rest of the album.
Yeah, all kinds of jams on your album. Yeah, that's the problem with it today. I'm sorry, we went way off topic.
No, it's a little bit different. I know what you're saying. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean? But this is the way the game is,
and that's why I still listen to full albums. Mm-hmm. I still listen to the full album because, like, I still like other songs there that never gonna be a music video.
Yeah,
never
same.
Gonna be
and that's why that's why I'm glad I got the wireless headphones, man. Go to the gym, just listen to full albums. I used to listen to playlists. Now I just listen to full albums that I'd never heard before.
Be honest with you guys, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I you don't catch my attention within the first 20 seconds of a song, usually you're getting skipped. You're getting skipped, cuz straight up skip. You're on the move to the next one. You gotta catch my attention.
I got ADHD. I'm better than that.
I like that too.
First 20 seconds.
I'm like, you straight up, Tigger. I got you got like 20, 30 seconds.
If that song's not registering up there, the beat's not registering.
First minute,
you're gone.
I listen to a whole song.
You're gone.
It has to be
and that's
bad.
cool too.
If it
that's
sucks,
cool too. But
I'm not saying I don't skip songs. If the song is terrible, that's why Young Thug's album I had like while it was playing, I was searching for some other shit to play because his album was terrible.
I know we're getting sidetracked, but to kind of add what Kizzy and Ed, what Tigger and y'all saying is sometimes I'll just kind of discipline myself to say, let me listen to another minute and a half. Let me see. Let me see what he's going with this. You know what I mean? I like that. But most times, like I said, you got about 20 or 30 seconds and then you're done. Skip to the next. I mean, maybe and that's how it is. But let me jump back in. So I can get through this. The next one I got Passionate with Blast and Roddy Ricch. One Need by Xavier Omar. So that one song is they take Tell Me What You Want. I think it's by
Mace and
Drew Hill.
Oh,
Tell
that one. When they're jumping on the stage.
Yeah,
they did a little bounce.
Bro. Yes, he takes that whole vibe, bro, and it's good. I like that one. Xavier Omar. Vibe and Tell by Red Cafe, Capella Gray, and Fabulous. I got a whack at him here. Sorry, boys.
Oh, no problem. Capella Gray, man. Does he have an album?
Capella Gray. I'm not sure if he does.
No, he does.
I'm not sure.
Early last year, Gallus.
Yeah, I know that, and I've heard other stuff by him, but I'm gonna have to search because everything he's done I've liked. Go ahead. Sorry, continue.
No, it's all good. I got Burna Boy, Sitting on Top of the World, which I already talked about, so I ain't gonna go into that. The next one I talked about was a Pre-Me. With Burna Boy, it's more like it's like a church vibe, kind of like the vibe is like more like really like I would say it's like Glory, but it's not as deep as Glory, by John Legend, but it's more kind of like that vibe
because it sounds bad.
It's just P-R-E-E Me. That's the name. That's the name of the song. I don't know how it goes, like how it the vibe is, whatever. But
because
that's
when a baby's born premature, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
Maybe it means that. Then I got Burna Boy again. I got Location with Dave and Burna Boy, and then Young Blue. You'll Be Sorry with Brooklyn Love.
Cool.
Then I'm going to jump into a few other ones here real quick that I liked. This is off of Boozy Badass's album of 2023. Rocket Man remix. You guys hear that yet? With Kodak Black and Jeezy.
I've never heard
I heard that. As a tribute to Takeoff, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard anything about Boozy before.
No.
What?
I just listened to that. I actually just listened to that.
Boozy.
Like, because I always kind of, like, once again, if you don't catch my attention within the 20, 30 seconds, you're being skipped, right? so I was skipping that one for a minute, and I was like, I put it on today, and I was like, oh, I really like this song, so I really like that one. Another one off that album was Black and Beautiful, Hold Me Down, and 100. Those are the three on the four on that album. And then the last one I'm gonna really jump on real quick is I gotta find it real quick. It's on his new album. He just dropped. It's funny. Boosie dropped like 2 albums this year, and this one he just dropped the other day. And this one I like on this album is called "Devil on Me" by Boosie Badass. And this one here is like, it's a song where like he just like, you know, it's all, oh man, it's hard to say. It's almost like a hymn.
I had it right there.
It's like a hymn. It's like a hymn, bro. "Devil on Me." Very, very slow. He's like singing on it a little bit. He talks about like being in the game and having like, you know, the energy, bad energy on him and stuff, and like just going through stuff, man. And them shutting his Instagram down after, you know, him dropping a movie, and he said Instagram are ops now. He said, I was like, bro, like, because yeah. But yo, man, that's my list, man. As for albums, listen to whole albums, boys. I try my best, but like I said, you got 20 or 30 seconds, and you're gonna get skipped. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. That's it.
So I can't roll like that. So, then I always feel like I'm missing out on stuff.
Miss some.
Because the thing is that there's some songs that 20 seconds they get me, and then later on I'm like, I just wasted that. You got me. This song sucks. You got me though.
Don't start. Leave him alone.
But it's the era now though. Look at Facebook. Look at Facebook and Instagram. You only got 20 or 30 seconds. Look at the reels. You only got a couple minutes. If you don't catch my attention in like 20 seconds, like TikTok, I gotta skip you. So it's like it's probably the best. No, I don't have TikTok on my phone. No, but I just put an example. No, what? Sorry.
TikTok patience. If the video ain't funny within the first 10 seconds, it's getting skipped.
Not me.
Straight up.
Good things come to those who wait.
If I'm trying to get money, I don't have time to be wasting. If you ain't good, boom, let's move to the next thing. But yo, man, that's my list, man. And you know, it was good. Yeah, it was really good. I thought it was all right. It was all right.
Cool.
I think y'all had a great list too, man.
Can't get y'all had a great list too, man. There's something. His voice just, I can't. I'm sorry, Laton. Sorry.
I like Boosie shit, bro.
You gotta get used to it, man.
I like more Instagram shit though. I'm more into his entertainment.
I don't like that stuff where people say you gotta get used to it. That's what people try to tell me when I don't drink beer, and that's what people try. No, you'll get used to it after a while. No, man, I'm not gonna keep drinking something until my taste buds give up and just like, okay, we'll accept it. No.
Right. DJ didn't say try.
It's all vibes. It's all vibes, bro. It's all vibes. I get it. It's all vibes.
Yeah.
I like Boosie, man. I don't know.
Hey, it's all right. Everybody ain't for everybody, bro.
It's just that, you know.
Shit. You listen to your Boosie, I'm going to chuck on My Flowers by Miley Cyrus, and we're both good.
I know, Jay.
All right, then. All right. You chuck on Flowers, I'll chuck on Boosie. Okay, we're going to go battle. Track for track.
Yep. Oh, you want to see which one sold both? You want to go with Miley Cyrus versus Boosie? Track for track?
You know what I'm saying? Track for track.
Oh, shit. Boosie be spanked.
Definitely be spanked.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, fuck.
Boosie, I like Boosie, though.
No, I like Boosie. Yeah. I like him.
He's probably a good guy.
No. He got an ankle monitor bracelet on right now, bro. I forget what. Oh man, Boosie.
Man, good times.
I can't stop saying that, but
so it's
charisma and just like what he ain't really talking about nothing like life fulfilling or like life changing, but it's like it's a mood you're in. You just chilling.
Cause like I said, I like comedic shit, bro. He's funny to me, right? So,
yeah, exactly. That's what he is. Like he's like he just grew up in New Orleans. Like,
you from New Orleans?
Yeah.
They came from a hot area.
Yeah.
So they don't know much. I mean, it's not, sorry.
Nigga. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. When I say they don't know much, like, no, like, even me too, like, you grow up.
No. Hey, one thing, hey, DJ Laton.
You're up there now,
all I'm saying, I think with him,
shit.
Hey, he just beat himself, man.
No, that's a you don't know.
I think that's what it is.
That's a you don't know. That's a you don't know much.
That's a shots fired.
Like, they come from an environment where like that's all they know.
Man.
That's all they know. You know what I mean?
I know what you meant. But you phrased that bad.
I said all y'all down there is dumbest.
No.
I said you don't know
You
much.
ain't going that far now.
Yeah, you know,
All you guys know is bourbon
I understand.
and Mardi Gras beats. That's all y'all know.
I said you don't know much.
Hey, all I'm saying with like we can all hate. Like I should say all hate on him because at the end of the day, ain't no one hating on him, whatever. But the boy got his own cologne. He got his own movie studio. He's making his own movies.
We know stuff.
All his music. He makes all his own music. So everything is independent.
He does, man.
He's getting paid. He does interviews all around the world. You know what I mean? So he's getting his money, bro. He got his bag. So at the end of the day, we can't hate on that. That's why we talk about artists. Like, okay, we maybe might not like what they doing and like the vibe and whatever. Like, you might not like to have what they're saying, but at the end of the day, he's getting it. And he's doing a lot of things for a lot of people. So,
well, no one's questioning.
That's all I can say. You know what I mean? No, but I know what you're saying. Like you said, like, there's no, what I mean, like, there's no hate involved. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, he's still trying to venture over here. You know?
I know that.
See,
He's doing stuff, but he don't know.
I retract my statement.
Retract your statement.
I didn't mean to say like that. I meant to say like you cover a face where that's all you know.
Don't make a mistake.
I'm
joking.
Don't make a mistake. To be like kind of like
I got you.
involved in things.
We know
the term he's trying to use.
Don't make a mistake.
The
If
term
you
he's
hear
trying to
see
use,
his
bro.
face when he already knew that he fucked up. He had that I fucked up face on.
He's authentic. At the end of the day, you got to be authentic. You can't be anybody else but yourself. And then at the end of the day, that's it.
It's all good.
Whatever
That's
happens,
true,
happens
man. I
after
still
that.
listen to Boozy,
So,
man. I like Boozy.
I like
I mean,
Boozy.
so,
It's all good. It's all good.
What's this question you had? Because we went out talk. Yeah, it sounded like you had
Oh no.
questions.
I was just going to move on to the next subject. I just want to. I was going to say give a shout out, but it's not give it a shout out. Say R.I.P. Sue Johansson. Remember?
Oh yeah,
She recently died
God love you, Sue.
okay.
on June 28th at the age of 93.
Sex, boy. Taught me a
And
lot
everyone
about
in
sex.
Canada knows the Sunday Night Sex Show. Yeah, I'm giving her a shout out
That's right.
Jeez, I hope she went to New Orleans.
so that they know something. Yeah. I just want to say R.I.P. to her.
Definitely. All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's
She was the goat of sex.
I know.
She has no problem showing you everything
No,
and talking about anything.
She knew what she was talking about.
exactly.
She was the Killer Mike of sex. She knew what she was talking about.
She must have some kind of PhD in it or some shit though.
She.
Probably.
Ah, man. She was educated. I can't remember. I didn't write it down here.
It was kind of weird though, because this one was old when we was young.
Yeah.
I know.
She was all up in your face.
You know what I mean?
That's like when seeing that she was 93. I was like, only?
Yeah.
I thought she was like 90 when we was young and she was on the show.
You know what I mean?
Man, she's all right.
She knew what she was talking about.
Oh yeah. Answer the question and stuff. Yeah, she was the icon.
Yep. Some of the girls today need her in their life.
Yeah, some of the girls today need to listen to what she was saying.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Needed to in it. Hey, the info's still out there.
I'll keep my mouth closed.
But you need her to teach the girls not to.
Oh.
How to do it right.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
wish you brought out the dolls.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why you bring this up?
Because it's crazy, man.
Jeez.
See, I like
Oh, fuck.
I wonder, you guys ever see this another sex talk person, Savage Love?
No, I ain't heard
It
that.
used to be in the back of the Coast magazine, cuz
Oh, okay.
when I worked at a call center, people would ask for the Coast no one read any of the articles in the Coast. Just go to the back.
Savage
And what it was is that people would write in questions, sex questions always. And then he would answer them. And he was just relentless. You know what I mean?
I remember that. I do remember that.
Just get down to it.
I do.
He's like, you should just tell it how it is. Girl be like, yeah, my boyfriend comes home late at night and all this stuff, and blah blah blah. So, I don't think he's cheating because, and he'd be like, no, he's out there, he's out there.
Hey, is the Coast still running? The Coastal magazine still going or what?
You know what's funny,
I ain't seen
cuz
that around.
I have no idea.
I
maybe
think
online
so.
or something. Maybe
I think so. The magazine used to be just not that far from where I worked. I just stopped going over because it like I said, it got to the point. Like me, I used to always pick them up for my dad because they used to always give away free movie passes. Yeah. Then they stopped that, and then the only reason was for the Savage Love, and then some of the stuff just started getting too graphic, and I was like, people are just writing in to see what this person was saying to call them. So I just stopped going and getting them. So I don't even know. Because they used to give out Coast Awards too.
They still do the Coast Awards. I still see they do the Coast Awards. So I'm wondering if the magazine must be still going or it's online, one or the other.
I'll have to
check and see
on Wednesday because it is across the street.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it's a free magazine. Well, sorry, it's a free local newspaper. It wasn't a magazine, but yeah. Guess that's it for now, guys. Good list. That's our mid-year review. Now, I'm going to keep what I got written here. That board is going to be erased by the time we do it. But when we do a year-end review, I want to see how many are still like. Will Michael still be the number one album of the year? Man, will I listen to Lloyd Banks more? Maybe change my opinion on it.
I won't.
I gotta listen to Black Thought again because I don't know something about the beats, man. You know what it sound like? No, that's ignorant. You know what it sound like? It sound like a dollar store RZA. You know what I mean? When RZA first started, the beats. It's like it's like you know what's going. Like you know what they were trying to do.
Like he stopped,
but they just ain't there. I'm sorry, man. I don't know who did. It's not none but Black Thought, and that's the thing. He's killing each track, but the beats just are like. Ain't there, man. It ain't there. You need some Questlove in there and the rest of your roots, I guess, to give you the beats. Because maybe I'll listen to it.
I think I'll be honest. I think a lot of times with the jump right in real quick. But here's the thing. I think a lot of times is people really like certain beats, but if you don't got the people around you to kind of like to say, look, man, that's not good, bro. You know what I mean? Because really, to be honest, because there's so many beats out there that you can get. You know what I mean? And if you're fire or not.
Yeah, well, this was different, though.
I mean? If you're fire or not.
The difference about this one, though, is that the album is him and a producer collaborating. So all the beats are by the same dude.
And who was the producer?
That's how tight the beats is, cuz. That's how bad the beats is. I forget.
See, but that's what I mean.
Like nothing memorable about it, man. It's like EL something. Are you checking it out?
I'm trying to find about the coast.
Oh, he's trying to find both the ghosts. Anyways, it's but Black Thought is tight. His lyrics are like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what I watched today? Cause something that you appreciate there too, G. It was like a whole video about cannabis.
Oh, okay.
Talking about how he came out and stuff. The guy saying that he might have been autistic, just the way the cannabis, his brain worked and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And they had it was him doing a video on stuff that he knew, and then having how they do documentaries, they'll interview people like Wyclef had some words on there, whatever, right? And how cannabis was like the first guy to write his lyrics on a computer and whatever, and he made his own webpage and did all the stuff with before there was even web design classes. He was. Cannabis is really smart.
No, Cannabis was he was legit, man.
He was really smart.
He was.
But then but they were showing all the good things about him, but then they did show the downfall. Like, what I mean? He lost a battle to LL. And LL's not a hardcore dude, right? But Cannabis is. So that kind of turns a little there. And
to add what you're saying, bro.
I just got one more thing I want to say.
Carry on.
The other thing I want to say was because that attributed to his downfall is, did you see when he did that try to do a battle?
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's why I'm going to go into that in a minute, but carry on. Yeah.
Oh, that's all I want to say. That was the last thing. Like that.
Well, yeah, Disaster destroyed him. He destroyed him.
Because in his response, man, and his excuses he was making, man, it was so cringe, man. I almost wanted to turn it off. I was like, you ever watch something you get embarrassed for the person?
I know, and I felt bad for him too, man. Yeah. Like, I mean, Disaster come in and said, like, one verse he said something like it feels like I'm putting my own dog to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, he hit him hard, but like the battle, he came in the battle era. He tried to battle these guys in this era now, Disasters, and shout out to Pat Stay. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. You know what I mean? Pat, these guys are they're no joke. You know what I mean? Hollow Hand, The Dawn. Like, you don't want to go against these guys if you think you're just a regular rapper. Look at Button. Button went
because I was about to say that. I was about to. I was like when you were done talking, I was about to say that too. Yeah, because you're right. Joe Budden.
So, he got destroyed too. So what I'm saying is like cannabis, like that. What I was trying to say real quick was on Second Round Knockout. Like that song did beat, I think, LL's song. We're like against each other because Second Round Knockout was one of the big tracks. It's just that album that he made with Wyclef wasn't heard, and he ain't even that type of like. It was whack, bro. Like there was some songs and it was whatever, but it was just he couldn't hold up. Like he's not. There's guys that are battle rappers. There's guys that are battle rappers. Stay in that world, the battle rap world. I mean, it's hard to make albums. Battle rappers can't be. That's why you don't see. That's why you don't see like battle rappers like Disasters making albums. You don't see these battle rappers making albums because they don't make. They don't. That's not what they for, bro.
And I
that's
agree.
Why I think what killed him.
See, I agree with you too. On I think Cannabis Second Round Knockout was way better than what LL came out with. But apparently, the industry disagrees with what we think. Because everyone's saying that LL won that battle. LL Cool J.
Oh, because it's the GOAT cuss.
Yeah, I know, but you probably missed that battle. But it was.
No, I didn't put it this way. I didn't even listen to LL's one. Well, so to be honest, I may have listened to a little bit of it and I turned it off. That's what I mean. Like it wasn't like something like because for me, I can't take LL serious as a battle rapper. You need to be dancing and singing to girls. Like that's basically what your game is. You know what I mean? So for me to take you even
actually, well, he did do a lot of battles. Remember, he did Kumo D. Yeah, bro. He battled him.
Yeah, but even
he even battled
Ice-T. He's singing to women. Ice-T?
Oh yeah, he went up against Ice-T. Yeah, if you want to learn more about that, check out Ice-T's current episode of Drink Champs. They do talk about it. They talk about how. And Ice-T talks about how it wasn't beef. And he tries to distinguish beef. Rap beefs ain't real beefs. Because real beefs don't die. Real beef is when someone kills your boy. You got beef with that person. You don't piece it out. Rap beefs is different. And he goes into that where he's seen LL later on. And they're like, yo, no, that was just a game. And, we're just rapping, battling, whatever. And then they pieced it up. But yeah.
Well, that was like back in the day when we used to rap, man. You used to always battle on stage with people. It wasn't like you had real beef with the person. I'm dropping my verse. I'm dropping my 16. Drop your 16. Let's go.
Well, end of the day, forget the beef with remember when they came at you at KFC?
KFC? What happened at KFC?
You don't remember? Never
when?
I forget who it was. I don't remember, bro. I'm sorry. I know one of them was. I'm getting old. I forget who the manager was at the time. Whatever. They came. You worked at KFC, cuz.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't remember though.
Cuz don't remember jumping over the counter and chasing them down the street.
No, I'm getting.
You're getting old. All right, move on.
I want to edit this story out.
It was so fun telling the story when the person that was involved in it don't even remember it, right? Because then it's
he was working. I'm trying to think. These guys pull up and start rapping at him.
No, because we had beef with Ground Squad for some stupid reason.
Ground Squad? The Ground Squad beef? No, the Ground Squad beef was because we had beef with the boys because I don't even really know how it all came down.
That's
I know
what
we
I'm saying.
Up on them, but we got them in the barbershop. They were at the barbershop.
Oh yeah, I remember you got them that time too. Yeah, yep. That was a separate one too. But there was a lot of confrontations. This is why when T-Bone's Nightbreed is up here, we talk about crabs in the bucket. We were two rap crews in Halifax. Yeah. Instead of trying to collaborate and push each other up, we battling with each other, putting each other down. It's stupid.
I try to understand.
That was a fun. Hey, that was the best job I had.
Exactly what was happening in the barbershop.
I love working there.
Yeah, well, that was back when they had the snack witches. Remember them? Like
snack witches.
They got to bring back the snack witch because.
Man, I went to KFC the other day, man. It's not the same, man.
KFC is disgusting now. I don't know how it is out there where you are.
Bro, I miss
KFC. No, it's the same vibe.
I miss Spring Garden Road KFC.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They're trying to skip past these guys.
What's that?
What exactly was happening in the barbershop? Like, was it like a rap battle or the fight battle?
No, here. I'll let Joey talk in just a moment because I think that this one happened beforehand. Like we had, like I said, we're in Nova Scotia. No one even knows why we were beefing with them. It was just because they rapped and we rapped, and we weren't on that. That's how you choose your. Well, so what happened is that their manager and two of their members, there was ground squad, that was classified as crew, went into KFC and harassed Joey. And Joey apparently went in and talked to his manager and said, I gotta go, I'll be right back. Jumped over the counter and chased them out the store and chased them down the street.
Man, that's what I'm getting old.
I know. I wasn't there, but you told me about it.
I do remember running up on the boys down by the Social Square because one of the boys was saying something. I remember like catching them in the bus stop. You know what I mean? It was me. I think it was Louis with me. Shout out to Louis. And the boy's like, yo, that's the boy right there. He was with Ground Squad. I mean, I'm not going to say his name, whatever. And then we ran up on him. He had nothing to say. He's like, yo, man, no problem. I was like, yo, you got something to say now? But that was a long time ago.
Because another time when one of the members, I think it was Special K, because he went to my school, and he was saying stuff online. So the Nightbreed came over to my school because had him up by the neck, up to it neck at his freaking locker, and was like, you know, back in the day, because I don't know, he didn't say shit.
There was a lot of things happening.
Online was new, so you weren't allowed to just say shit online and then nothing happened. Yeah. People would go, "Oh, really?"
Messenger,
especially when you're all in Halifax. You're like, "Oh, yeah." And you go to my school, you're online talking shit about me. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Because it was crazy. Yeah.
Couldn't say nothing back then, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's all good now.
You're supposed to take care of a cyberbully, just like that.
Yeah,
that motherfuckers in your school, you deal with them the next day. I fucking go kill yourself over this shit. Straight on.
This section is brought to you by Rap Beef in Nova Scotia.
I know. Beefing for no reason. Why are we beefing? Well, because I rap and he raps, and he ain't in my crew, so I hate him. That's basically all there was.
Is it the KFC by Main Ave or no?
No, the KFC don't. Sorry, I know you want. I know you love Main Ave so much.
I go that day with
the This was on Spring Garden Road. I know you. Did you go down that road? I know you did.
I was.
It's where what's there now? What's there now? Right where KFC used to be? Is it like a? I don't even know.
KFC's near the corner or on the corner?
It's No, Shoppers was
already. I don't even know. It's some other Shoppers still there?
I think it's some other kind of restaurant. It might be actually.
It was right beside Shoppers.
Where KFC used to be.
No, it's in Cleves.
That's where KFC used to be.
No, Cleves was upstairs.
By Cleves. Well, I don't know if Cleves is there anymore, though. I don't know.
Shoppers and Cleves was on top. And then KFC was right next to it. But I think it's like a clothing store or something like that. No.
I think there's
maybe a restaurant.
Is it Onyx?
It could be Onyx. I can't
some kind of fancy restaurant.
Bro, it changes so much.
We had a blast there, man. That was like the best job ever, bro.
Oh, bro, that's what I said. I missed that one.
Oh man,
had all kinds of free chicken,
free meals. Eat as much chicken as you want.
I wasn't working there.
Oh yeah,
no. Was telling me come through.
If you came through and I was there, you was eating. Don't worry about nothing. You want like a 2-piece bucket. It was like a 10-piece bucket.
See,
what do you want? You know what I mean, if you came late,
2G was feeding you, but the rest of the boys were providing you.
if you came late, I say to you guys, yo, come down when the store closed.
I remember.
He was cool like that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. No, that
what you want. You
providing you, bro. That chicken box, you was leaving with that box.
Set up, bro. Set up.
Yeah,
shit. We had a good time.
See, don't be talking, bro. I don't even know what's conversation witness now. I was like, what?
Hey, don't act like y'all even doing that down Bahamas. So stop your shit.
I'm a little lost in the conversation. I just leave it there.
You know, damn well you walking home with a box of fucking pineapples. So stop your shit. And mangoes.
Pineapples and mangoes, guys. Shit.
So
stereotyping like a mug, almost like those people in New Orleans that don't know nothing. Like he said. I didn't say anything like
that. I didn't say anything like that,
guys. Let me retract my statement. Sorry.
All right. Good times. All right. Well, that's all we got for this episode. Like I said, we're going to revisit this at the end of the year, see how many are still on the list. I have a feeling that none of the songs will still be on the list, but albums we talked about, we might still come back to, because that's just me. We'll find out. That's what do you guys say? That's what I'm saying. I call that none of those songs
depends,
will be
man. I think it just depends for me. I listen to a lot of this, whatever, and then if a song kind of like jumps into my playlist, then I kind of play it, and if other albums kind of pop up. But like I'm not going to search for albums.
No, what I want to ask you
I might try more.
How many stuff that's on your list can you see? Like, because at the end of the year we'll do like a top 10 favorite songs or whatever. How many that you listen today do you think would still be on your list at the end of the year?
I'm gonna have more Chris Brown songs.
I know.
I say at least like. Well, I don't really know, man. Let's say three or four, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see how it kind of goes through, whatever. But yeah, 3 or 4. It has to be one of those songs I got to be in rotation, like in my playlist. I got to hear it all the time. If I really like it, it's going to stay in a rotation. But yeah, 3 or 4 at least. I
have a feeling none of mine will be there. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What about you, T?
I say my first 5 probably.
Yours all 5. Chris Brown. So yeah. Yours will be there. Yours will be there. What about you? What do you think there?
I think it's gonna depend on what comes out later in it, like as this year go on. If some fire comes out, some of them are gonna drop, some of them are gonna stay for sure.
Yeah, I think Blaze It Up's gonna stay there for me too. To be honest with you,
I think Michael might still be my album of the year.
No, I don't think
something really hard has to come.
Something's gonna come up for you.
Something. Although that Spider-Man. No. We'll see. We'll see.
I think something's gonna come up for you.
I hope that you know what I mean. I hope something does.
Yeah.
I'm always down for more good music.
Yeah.
I wonder who could it be.
I don't know. CB, I need more.
He'll keep putting more out. Don't worry.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry about that.
I heard that he said that he's going to stop doing long albums.
Yeah.
And put out more like single joints, like Drake does.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I heard that he was going to do.
Those albums too
we'll
long,
see.
Bro.
But a lot of people love it because it's Chris Brown, man.
So long, man.
It's only 13 songs, bro.
Well, how many?
13 is like 22,
no,
bro.
Really?
22, I think, was his double album.
I thought he had more than 13 on
Mostly
there.
just 13 songs.
Don't listen to this guy.
I know.
He just like him so much, he thinks it's 13 songs.
22 songs.
Just like Nelly, eh? Just like Nelly from every coast.
Gotta drop some new music for that, man.
Yeah. Well, some new Nelly would be dope, probably.
Some new everybody be nice.
All right, so
man. Yeah, okay, carry on.
I'm sorry, I was just going to end it unless you got something that you want to say.
No, I was gonna just say, man, shout out to my neighbor, man. Like I was talking the other day. We were on a phone call, so I went over and checked him out. He just got a call. He's gonna probably get another deal with Sony.
Nice.
You know, he does Francis Skies. Check him out. He's doing big things, man. It's crazy, like how it all popped off. Like he just checked his Instagram. All of a sudden, you got a hit up. They flew him to Toronto. Had a meeting there, and then like now, like the guy that he was dealing with, I guess, like signed the Chainsmokers. He got another deal. So shout out to him, man. Check his music, go Francis Skies. You know, doing real big things, man. Keep it up, my brother. You know what I mean? I want to shout out him for a quick second.
What does he do? Does he sing, rap?
He sings, man. He's a singing guy, man. And the song, and like I said, if I played I told you guys before, like the big hit that he has, it's been on the radio. You've heard it trillions of times, bro. If you play it once, you be like, hey, I heard it. It's on the radio all the time. Not as much now, but like when we were younger and stuff.
Yeah. On
the radio. The song's called Goodbye. It's like Glenn Morrison. He sings on it. And like I said, like he just been doing his music in his basement and stuff like that, putting things together. He does a lot of my editing of my music. I mean, not my music, my podcast, and we hang out and stuff. And he has like that earthy vibe. Okay. And he, like I said, he just got a quick little, like, he flew to Toronto last weekend, had a meeting and stuff, and they're trying to put another deal with him together because he already had a deal with Sony already. Mm-hmm. But like after the deal went to whatever, he did his own thing, went to LA. Now he's back here. I mean, good guy. You guys should come through, man. Come check him, man. He's good with music and stuff. But yeah, I just want to shout him out for a quick second. Hopefully we keep doing big things. And we're gonna get him on too, man. We'll get him on one of these nights, man. He has a podcast himself too. Okay. But we'll get him on one of these nights. I just want to shout him out real quick, man. That's it.
All right.
All love.
Yeah, let him know. I'm not gonna say it on air, but you know the day and time that we record.
Mm-hmm.
If anytime he wants to come through, because we're always okay. Just give us heads up and let him choose the topics, and we're good to go.
Okay.
It'd probably be more of an interview first because I want to know some stuff about him, but yeah.
Yeah.
Say his name again.
Okay. Francis Skies. And
it was Goodbye with Glenn Morrison.
Goodbye with Glenn Morrison, but he wasn't Francis Skies. Then he changed his name back when he was with Glenn Morrison. It's Islove, ISLOVE, right? But now he's under a new moniker, which is Francis Skies. He's doing a whole different vibe of music. You should hear some of his stuff, man. Like he does a lot of he has a lot of music, bro. Like you go over there, like he's always got something going. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, he's a great guy. You know, my brother, love what he does. Real tight. So I want to shut him up for a quick second.
Cool. I wrote that stuff down. I'm going to check it right after the pod, man. Nice. All right. So, shout out to him. Hope we see you on the show soon.
Okay.
Real soon. All right. So, that's it with this episode of We Said It, the podcast. I'm John Kizzy. You know who is he? A.K.A. Philly G, because they know who I be. And as always, I'm here with King Tigger.
King of Kings.
DJ Laton.
I'm here.
And on the phone as always, 2G.
Let's go. Keep it a buck all day, every day, my guy. Let's go.
And we'll catch you next time.